You guys ever notice that men will literally threaten you with a good ass time? It sounds like this. Your standards are too high. Keep that up and you'll be single forever. Oh, you're gonna end up in a house full of cats. Good luck finding Mr. Right before you end up alone. Like, sir, are you trying to turn me on? This is a fantasy. You see, you done fucked up with the wrong one because I would prefer to be homeless with half an eyeball and a missing pinky toe than to be in a wrong relationship. While I was studying psychology, I learned that your happiness, 90% of it is dependent on your partner. Your mood is going to influence mine. Your lifestyle is going to influence mine. If you're an asshole or not is going to influence me. But when I'm single, when I'm around my dogs, I'm a dog person, life is good. I don't have anything to worry about besides me. When a man gets married, his life improves drastically. When a woman gets married, depending on the man, men depend on women for emotional support because they don't confide in their friends. We women depend on each other. So we're good, honey. We gravy. So while many men out there use women as a source of happiness, as a way to learn how to live life and thrive, we don't need y'all like that. Please keep commenting about how I'm gonna end up alone with my dogs. The rich auntie life that I see for myself sounds fan-fucking-tastic. And that's on period.
Y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Key. So I got some videos for us to go through. Y'all, the drama, men versus women versus being single. Why we can't just do what's right for us and why we gotta criticize everybody that don't do what we do. I don't understand it, but let's get into it.
You know who the smart women are? They're the ones that are single but really want to be with someone, but who refuse to lower their standard even though it's costing them a lot. See, these women, they know who they are and they deserve to be applauded. Anyone can be in a miserable relationship to ease the pain of being alone. But I always say, I'd rather be single than to wish I was. See, ladies, a good man is worth the wait. Until then, you've got my respect.
I don't date men who are kind to me because they like me. I date men who are kind because that's who they are. I don't date men who are honest with me because they like me. I date them because they're honest because it's who the fuck they are. If it's in your nature to be kind, if it's in your nature to open my door, if it's in your nature to buy me things and provide, if it's in your nature to take good care of me, baby, you can never change whether you're mad with me, happy with me, whether you like me or dislike me, because it is not in your nature to be disrespectful or unkind. That's the thing right there. When you date a man who's only nice to you because he likes you, that means that when he stops liking you, he's gonna stop being nice. And when you know he's only doing that because he likes you, anytime he's nice to another woman, anytime he gets the door for another woman, anytime he shows care or concern for anybody else that's not you, you're gonna have a problem with it because you know that he pursued you in the same way. But when you know this is a part of a man's nature, when you know this is who he is at heart, it's very difficult for you to be mad at him for getting another woman's door or for helping a woman on the side of the road whose tire was flat. Because it's in his nature to care about people. It's in his nature to love. It's in his nature to look out. And it has nothing to do with you. And if you the jealous type, like, oh, I only want my man to be nice to me, then you don't got a nice man at all. Because if he's genuinely kind, if he's genuinely a gentleman, if he's genuinely a nurturer and he's a caretaker, he's going to be like that universally. Whether it's a stranger or a person he's known for his entire life. And you want somebody who's like that by nature, not somebody who's only like that because they like you. Because the minute they stop liking your ass, they going to stop doing all the shit that they were doing just to get your ass.
I know this may be hard to believe, but some of these women are actually single by choice. I'm talking about the ones that are really catches. I'm talking about the ones that are really beautiful and they got a lot going on for themselves. But the thing is, they are taking trips over toxicity. They are taking peace over penis, right? They are taking success over stress. They are taking happiness over a headache. Some of these women have actually found out that by themselves, is where they are at their greatest level of peace. They're able to think better, they're able to move better, and they're just able to navigate the world overall without you. And they are not in a rush to find a man because they know that a good man will find them. Their man, when it's their time, will be perfectly for her. Some of these women are actually single because they want to be. And a lot of y'all are in relationships because you got the false belief that you need to be. I am.
I would love a relationship that makes my life better than it is. I have no interest in being in a relationship to be in a relationship. The truth is that, like, I'm a rare breed. So, like, there might not be a match that's a rare breed for a while.
Sometimes being single is a gift. There's actually a gift in it. You have time to focus on yourself, and you have more time to just be with God. Just let God love up all on you, so you can be whole when you're ready to be in a relationship. Two halves don't make a great union in a relationship. Two whole people actually make a beautiful union in a relationship.
I'm not single because nobody want me. All these motherfuckers want me. I'm single because I don't want none of these motherfuckers. I don't want none of these people. I don't want no toxicity. I don't want no projects of men or women. I don't want somebody that's just coming in my life to leech from me. I don't want some of these incomplete that didn't grow from their mama that you need to send them back for another couple years so their mama can finish the job they should have did before they sent them to you. You need to tell these people you ain't single because you're not qualified. No, you single because you are qualified. You're not single because you don't have standards. You're single because you do have standards. You're not single because you're not desirable. You're single because you are desirable, and any boy will be attracted to you. So you got to be able to vet which ones are boys and which ones are real men. Tell them the reason you are single is because you're not settling, and you're not going to give up your protection of being able to disqualify motherfuckers that ain't right for you. Tell them you are single by choice, not because you can't get a man. It's because right now you ain't found one worthy of your attention, period.
I would rather be single for 100 years than to spend 1 second with a person I had to adjust my boundaries for.
Beware of being single for so long, because you will develop a reluctance towards relationships since you become so comfortable being by yourself. You know how it is, right? When you get to do whatever you want, whenever you want, no need to check in with anyone whatsoever. It's a liberating feeling. But the flip side is you might find yourself creating a life that's so perfectly tailored to being solo that the idea of adding someone else to the mix feels more like a hassle than a benefit. Think about it. The longer you're on your own, the more you're set in your own ways. Simple things like deciding what movie to watch or how to spend a lazy Sunday, those choices are yours alone, no compromises. And yes, it's super convenient, but over time, you might start to feel like adjusting to someone else's habits and preferences could be too much change. Plus the whole setup that you've got going on, it can start to feel like a fortress that you just don't want to leave. You've gotten too comfortable. And the main reason why you don't want to get back out there is probably because of vulnerability. Let's just call a spade a spade. Jumping back into the dating scene and opening up to someone new can honestly feel pretty daunting. And honestly, jumping back in general can just be exhausting too. But here's the thing, stepping out of that comfort zone is actually so worth it. Relationships bring new perspectives and experiences that you can't just find on your own. Sure, it takes some adjustments, and yes, it means being open to getting hurt. But the personal growth and connections you gain, they are priceless. It's all about finding that balance and not letting that comfort of being alone keep you from potentially great experiences. And I'm not saying jump into a relationship just cause or being single is bad, because I know people who would rather be single because they've tried it, and that's cool too. But I'm saying don't get too comfortable to the point where you miss the potential opportunity of finding someone. So I'm just saying open up and get back out there.
The report shows that by 2030, 45% of working women ages 25 to 45 will be non-married, no kids. And you might say, well, what's wrong with that? If you think that you're going to be 45 years old, no kids, not married, and that you're going to genuinely be fulfilled in life because you made money.
So who's going to tell them? Who's going to tell them that a lot more women are embracing the rich auntie lifestyle because they're tired of men and their weaponized incompetence? I know some men think that it should be the honor of your life to marry them and take care of them like a child, cook for them, clean for them, do the laundry, all of that, take care of them and their offspring. That's the honor of your life. That's the reason you were created. Like, now your life has meaning. It's all projection. They're the ones who are afraid of growing old and dying alone. But they'll try to tell you that, no, that's what you're afraid of. How could you possibly be happy with all that money? to travel, to see the world with. It's not like as a single woman, she still couldn't entertain a man if she wants. She doesn't have to marry one. She doesn't have to have a kid with one. She can just entertain one, go on some random dates if that's what she wants. Like, we realize that with the marriage comes a lot of responsibility for her. She is expected to do so much. And a lot of these women these days would rather take on 100% of the financial responsibility, 100% of the domestic skills in a house, rather than do it for you and get nothing in return for it, because you still want her to pay bills. So she's single, in her 30s or 40s, unmarried, child-free, with lots and lots of money to do whatever she wants to do with, nobody to answer to, no responsibilities to anyone except herself. It kind of sounds like you're threatening these women with a good time to me.
I can always tell when a bitch ain't never dated nobody with no money. Y'all excuse the background. I'm at my grandma's house. Hold on. But yeah, bitches that ain't never dated nobody with no money, they always be like, I just want me a man with some money. I just want me a man with some money. Girl, you ain't never dated nobody with no money, because if you dated somebody with some money, you wouldn't even just say that. One, the man having money, that was a given. Honey, we don't even have to mention that. That was a given. Honey, it's so many men out here. I know men with $5 million and they'll watch their bitch starve. You need to make sure you say, I want a man that can financially secure me and the family that we create. Also that has integrity. Also that wants to be a provider. Because being a provider has to be in you, not on you, bitch. Him getting money ain't gonna make him a provider. Okay? Open your ears when I say that. Him having money, coming from money, getting money will not just magically make him a provider. Okay? That would not magically make him like, oh, I want to go and give a woman a life of leisure. Oh, I want to put my kids up and give them the best. That will not just create that just because he has fucking money. His integrity and his character is still the same just as it is when he was broke. So y'all got to pay attention to shit like that, because me personally, I'd rather a man that makes $100K a year and that's generous with me and wants to provide for me a life of leisure than a man that just has $1 billion just because he got $1 billion. That's his money. What his money doing for me? Oh, okay.
This is why women are single. They don't want to please a man. They want to please themselves. And when you please yourself, you end up what? Lonely. You be in the bed at night. Man, I sure wish I had somebody in here to cuddle up. But yeah, that last man said, hey, look, I don't want you to do this. And you said, look, I'm my own woman. I can do what I want to do. Hey, I want to see these comments.
3 things I've learned after being single for 3 years. I don't do shit for the male gaze. No offense to the men's, but I have fallen in love with looking any way I please. I'm not keeping myself together for no motherfucking body. So when I do get myself together, it feels even better. That sleep when you single, sis, hits different. I'm not waking up in the middle of the night thinking about what he's doing. I'm not losing a lick of sleep, worried about whether I'm being cheated on. Now, I've been in relationships where I was very secure, but there's something about that sleep when you don't even have to second guess that, because all you have is you. Well, and my baby. But number 3, sis, as a girl that used to get very distracted in relationships, I have never experienced the success of being single. Focusing on my career, I'm gonna be completely honest, if I was in a relationship these last few years, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at right now. And that's not on them, that's on me. Learning how relationships actually affect me mentally is one of the greatest gifts I've gotten from this journey.
I am going to tell y'all, if a woman is single for a long period of time, we're talking about like 2 years, 3 years, haven't been in a relationship in a while, it's not because there's anything wrong with her. It's because she is intelligent. And no man can really handle a real intelligent woman. Somebody that stands on her standards, her morals, and that business. The most common mistake that every man seems to make is that they think that a woman is single because she can't get a man. And that's not the problem at all. And more than likely, this woman is being the man that she's always dreamed and wanted. So yes, she's taking herself on dates and buying her flowers and going on shopping sprees and whatnot. And a lot of y'all seem to get it confused. See, she has grown to enjoy her peace. She enjoys being alone and not having a burden of somebody else that cannot provide for her. One thing that a lot of guys don't like is a woman that knows her self-worth. See, they can't take control of her life and walk all over her because she knows what she deserves and she is not settling for the bare minimum. So yes, until a man proves to you while he is worth your time, enjoy being single because it is a luxury. But y'all stay safe.
Will say to me, like, aren't you scared being single in your 30s? And I'm like, no.
People tend to forget that men actually end up with the longer end of the stick in marriage. The happiest people on earth are married men and unmarried women. The highest rate in suicides are divorced men and married women. So if we look at these facts and statistics, it is quite obvious that women are actually very happy on their own. But society likes to keep it a secret. Why, you ask? Well, society is run by men. And they wouldn't want us to know that we're happy without them. Because men always benefit from marriage, where women, not so much.
Single women who are over 50 years old who have been reaching out to me for wife coaching tips, I'm no longer taking them. Don't pay the money through my website because I'm just going to refund it to you. I've had a couple of experiences this week, and here's why. Most of you, not all, but 99% of the women who are 53 and older, specifically 53, 55, 57, 59, 61, 64, in those age brackets, have been the most challenging for me to coach because the standards are unrealistically high. I get that you're old school and I get that your mom raised you to only interact with gentlemen, but most of the men who do all of the stuff that you're wanting are dead, or they're not looking for 55 or 57-year-old women. There are some younger men who do that, and you don't want an old man because he can't perform in bed. Well, the younger men don't want an older woman because some of you have arthritis, some of you have missing teeth, you have gray hair, you have grandkids. Like, you got to be realistic and balanced in your thinking. So listen, the other thing is these social media dating sites or whatever you call these things. I've seen modernized female whores in those sites, meeting strange men, having sex with them. You don't know them. And I'm talking about women of God. You've got to make some shifts and some changes in how you think and how you process if you want to be married. Now, if you just want to be somebody's jump off and you just want to be somebody's cougar, or somebody's
Baby, if yesterday didn't prove the reason why the girlies are choosing to be single, honey, I got on TikTok this morning and I'm just like, oh my God, like all these men arguing with women on Valentine's Day. Like, you either arguing so you're broke. Men will argue with you on purpose if they are broke and just don't got it and you just trying to do you. 2, they trying to go and spend it with somebody else. Or 3, some men just fuck up holidays, birthdays on purpose. Like, that shit is weird, and that is why women would much prefer to be single than be in a relationship with somebody. Like, that is crazy, because that one girl, I seen her TikTok, and I thought she was just going off in the mirror, but then seeing that she was arguing with a dude, I'm like, somebody arguing with her like that on Valentine's Day? Baby, I can't wait till the day she get fed up and just leave, because you're not about to mess up my day. It's 2 days that's for women every day of the year. It's the same day, no matter what it is. A woman's birthday and Valentine's Day. So there should be no excuse about your fundings, about your time, or whatever it is. Like, what is wrong? And the biggest thing is, don't no woman want to be with a man that she got to tell how to be a man. Why do I have to tell you how to be a man? When I get with my man, I want to be able to turn off my brain. I want to be able to get in the car and know I'm going to get to the destination safe. I want to be able to tell him a problem that I have, and boom, he handle it just like that. Don't even respond, because the response is going to be the fact that he done already handled the situation. Like, this is why women just choosing to be single, because don't no woman want to tell a man how to be a man. I got a vagina, you got a penis. Why I got to tell you what to do with that? Oh, child. Next year, y'all gonna have a good Valentine's Day. Okay? Fuck them. Fuck them.
Okay, family, we made it to the end of the video. What y'all think? Are y'all single? Y'all married? Y'all plan on getting married? You plan on staying single? I want to know. Let me know in the comment section. What do y'all think about these videos? Do y'all think they're right? Do you think they're wrong? let me know. I will be watching and commenting back. So I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, and happy Thanksgiving, y'all. I hope y'all got a whole lot of days off from work. Bye.